Hey everybody, I'm getting over cold still. I've been doing some retro CSS battles. Let's do today's CSS battle. What's the shape? What's the shape? Oh, look at this. All right, what's that shape? So we got this sort of negative square. We could do it with a stripe in the background and then a rotated 45-degree square. I don't want to do that today. Today what I'd like to do is two elements. One is the reflection of the other. I just have had a lot of trouble with setting things at a 45-degree angle and then getting them positioned correctly without a lot of error. So I don't want to do it that way. So how will we do it? Let's set a height and width. Let's set a background color. Let's set a display flex. And then the second one is going to be scaled on the x-axis. So that's scale -1 and then 1. So yeah, and I guess it doesn't matter. Does it matter? No, scale -1 should do it. All right, so how do we get this into position? We need not a lot on the sides of margin. 8. There it is, 8. And let's remove other ones entirely. If we can get this to be exactly halfway across, then we will be happy. Let's see if we can get happy there. 70, 80, and then let's make that height correct. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Well, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 91. Does that make sense? 92, 93, 91. Okay. So what shape do we need to do to get that right? And what backgrounds do we need to put on that element? 2 conic gradients, maybe, or a linear gradient and another linear gradient, or is this better even as 4 elements? Maybe this is 4 elements. Not super crazy about that. So that would make this 70, right? So then what does the background look if we do one like that? Linear gradient coming in at -45 degrees, and that would be transparent, and then yellow, and then transparent again. Let's see if we can actually get those numbers correct. Oh, actually no, it's yellow. Haha. Not that. Yellow, transparent, and then the yellow again. If we've got the width right, let's see what those numbers are. So those of you who have watched a few of these videos, this is a technique that I like. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. $30, $40. All right, so that's in principle what the thing is. So then if we create, so we're gonna, and then we'll go ahead and do the scale just because it's a little easier to deal with. Scale will be var of x dash x or 1, and then a var of dash y or 1. And then when we have things with the x attribute on them, dash x will be -1, and things with the y element will be dash y of -1. That way they'll have the appropriate flipping and flopping applied to them. And if we've got 4 elements, then we do need flex wrap, wrap. So the next one is a P that is flopped on its x-axis. The next one is a P that is flopped on the y-axis. And the last one is P with the x and y flopped. Is that it? Maybe. It's a little off. So our width is wrong. Probably. There we go. So that's even errors all the way around. Okay, so all right, so that 18.7% inner yellow on the linear gradient is no good. How about 40 pixels? How about an even 40? 45? How about 35? That's a nice tight number. How about 41? And then how about 60 pixels? Oh, 60. How about 50? 60, 70, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25. I think that's it. Let's submit and find out if we got today's right. This is the challenge for January 21st, and that is 100% match, so we'll take it. That's a fun one. I enjoy these. I don't enjoy the rotated 45-degree ones. They tend to be very, very touchy with the way I code, but I'm sure that for other folks they're far simpler because everybody's approaches are slightly different. So I'm resubmitting. That's a fun one. I enjoyed that one a lot. Several different ways to do this one. I could have done it with the 2 elements and then a conic gradient so pointed this way, like from 45 degrees, and then the yellow of a 90 degree, and then transparent around, and then another one from this point, which would be from 45 degrees transparent, and then yellow all the way for 75% or 270 degrees worth. Fun to think about. Have a great day. Make something cool with CSS. Be kind to each other. Take care. Bye-bye.